Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Finally, senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non binary friends, and welcome to this brand new day. And oh, hokey smokes, I am sore. I am very tired. I am frustrated. I am hurting. The bruises don't show up all that great here. Got a big one right here, right there. I've got a bit here. That's for where my hands head. Because I don't have a vehicle. So I have to walk wherever I go. And with my physical conditions, my nerve compression, and my radial nerve coming out of my vertebrae here, that makes it difficult to do things like carry stuff. And even if I can carry stuff, my low back injuries, anything more than like 15 so pounds starts to really hurt. So I'm limited. I have to go every single day to the store to get food. Well, yesterday it was snowing. And I went out at about 7:30 last night. Yeah, that's Department of Redundancy Department. I went out about 7:30 last night. Got into the parking lot of the local Fred Meyer's. Was going too quickly. And I saw my feet go wee, because apparently I have trained myself really well to, if I lose my balance, I tuck my head. So that's good, because you do not want to smack your head on stuff. But I came down hard on my left cheek. That's all badly bruised up. Now, I was pretty sure I had not hit my head. But then, 12:45-ish, I'm going to bed and I'm thinking about it. And I start overthinking it and second-guessing myself. I'm busy touching all over, pushing, prodding, moving like this, trying to see if I can find a sore spot anywhere on my head to show that I might have hit my head. But who knows, maybe there wouldn't be a sore spot because there was packed snow. And so I could have whacked my head and not left a bruise because of packed snow. And I have read and seen and heard of all sorts of people through the decades where they found out that they'd hit their heads during the autopsy because they hit their head and then they didn't go seek medical attention. Now, talking to the people at the hospital, because 1 o'clock in the morning I get myself dressed because I'm just about to crawl into bed when I start thinking and then overthinking and then second guessing. Walk to the hospital. They did a CT just to make sure. They did an X-ray to make sure I hadn't cracked or fractured anything. And I'm good. I didn't do anything to my brain. I don't do anything with it either. And I did not break anything at all. Just sprains and strains. I still have a strong skeleton. And that's good. But better safe than sorry. So, 4 o'clock in the morning, I got back here. 5 o'clock in the morning, I finally went back to bed. Now, I had fallen asleep for at least a little while I was in it's not a waiting room, in one of the, rooms at the ER. I was sitting there in the gown, just lying on the gurney, waiting while they were processing and sending to whoever was there, because it's 3 o'clock in the morning, to read and evaluate the various films that they have. And so I did fall asleep for a time. Now, in a way, though, what happened, falling asleep, being awake, coming back here, and then I just stayed awake for a while until I got sleepy. Because human beings used to have a biphasic sleep schedule where you go to bed and then you wake up middle of the night. You are awake for a while. And then you fall asleep when you get tired again, and you wake up in the morning. And all the way up to pretty much the Industrial Revolution, that is the way humanity slept, with a biphasic sleep schedule. Why did we change? What great evolutionary pressure told us that we had to change? Again, as the Industrial Revolution. Work. Working for the boss. Making money for the capitalist lords. Yeah, we had to start getting up in the morning at a certain specific time to get to work. And that was brought on by the Industrial Revolution. And so the biphasic sleep schedule got phased out. But that's why, if you can read, can force yourself, or you do it in university, like books from Charles Dickens and all that, they'll talk about first sleep and second sleep. And unless you know that he's talking about the biphasic sleep schedule. When you wake up, you read for a while. You talk with a spouse or a friend who's also awake. You sit at your kitchen table. You have a glass of wine or some warm milk. And then after an hour or so, you're tired. You go back to bed. Yeah, so that's what happened last night. And then, because I have to take my blood pressure medication at the same time every day, I had my alarm set for 10 minutes to 8. So I was up all day long yesterday, and then I did a little bit of napping at the hospital, came back here and just watched videos until I was tired, and then went to bed at 5, up at almost 8, and I've been awake since then. I am very tired. My eyes are burning. And I am so sore. Oh, this hurts. This part from my nerve compression and all that really hurts. This part of my hand hurts. Oh, luckily, where I am actually hurting is nowhere near my lower part of my body. It is up around my waist in my back. It's not that high, but it's closer up to the waist on the left side, not down where any joints are. Of course, your hip joint is largely on the inside of your groin, high up where your hip, that's where your hip ball and joint goes. If you're feeling it on the outside 95% of the time, that is just simple skeletal muscle issues. It doesn't have to be simple. I just mean it's not a bone issue. It is a muscle issue. And then 5% of the time, because human beings are weird, we don't always feel pain where we're actually feeling pain. That's one of the reasons everything is so weird from the insides of our bodies when we have referred pain. You might be having your appendix going, but it hurts up here. Oh boy. The other thing that really happened yesterday that irritated me to no end, because I had to fight fights that I shouldn't have been fighting. I went to do reactions, and I queued up 5 videos, went through my list of songs to go through, and please, if you have any suggestions, drop them into the comments, and that would be a very good thing. I'm not going to be able to react to anything unless I'm feeling it. And what I do to choose a song is I'll pop on a little bit, like 5-10 seconds to listen to, and then I can go, oh, because I can feel that, and then I stop it immediately and then put it on to the we're going to do this. Or it's like, oh, that's not the kind of thing I enjoy. Or, oh, that's not my genre. Or, I'm just not feeling that. Because I talked, 2 weeks ago about I can't lie well. I'm sure I can lie. I'll have chest pains and such after I do it. But it won't be a convincing lie. And so I'm not going to be able to fake anything like that because that's lying. And I'm not going to get chest pains because I'm lying while making videos. That's not worth the chest pains. So I can't fake enthusiasm. I'm not going to try and fake enthusiasm. If I'm not feeling it, I don't do it. So I went through a lot of names, and out of that was about this many that I was going, oh, oh, oh. But Beast in Black, Moonlight Rendezvous. Moonlight or Midnight Rendezvous? Now I can't remember. I know it starts with an M. I like Beast in Black, but I'm not going to like every song. And I think I'd gone through one or two Beast in Black songs before this one that it was like, yeah. And it was like, oh, after like just 2 or 3 seconds, it like, I felt it. It reached in and went, oh, oh. And I was like, oh, I like that. And then I had to fight with my new computer. I had paired my Bluetooth earbuds with this, but they wouldn't work. They would say connected, and then everything would still play out of the speakers. Now, Windows 11 and all this is doing fun stuff because I told the system that my microphone is the plug and play Nexago Fee-Fine microphone. And the other day when I went in, it had changed it on its own to the Asus AI noise canceling plugin. Oh, thank you. Because I had to really be boosting the volume in the Wondershare Filmora video editor because it was so quiet. Because it was going through the noise canceling stuff. So I've got it reset over on this. Hopefully it's still doing it. That would be good. I forgot to check. But no matter what I did, and I had to restart my computer a few times with each of the checks, nothing. Just would not work with the computer anymore starting today. So after way too long of trying to figure all that out, I got my earbuds that are just the non-Bluetooth. And I wanted the Bluetooth ones because then I could be more expressive and be everywhere while I'm talking. But now I had to be more careful because I don't want to get them yanked out of my ears or yank any of my cables. But even at that, when I finally, after 3 or 4 different tries of attempting to recording and it not working right, I finally was able to record for the full video. And after it played, I talked about it. And then I went and checked on everything. And my reaction didn't get recorded because the nightmare didn't end yet. So after, the first time, I listened halfway through before I realized things weren't working. I'd like to do just blind first-time reactions. So then the second full time of listening to it, talking about it and enjoying it, and then it didn't work. I can't do a blind reaction to the song anymore. I already like it. There are no secrets to it any longer. So I'm going to try and find another Beast in Black video from the list. But again, long story short? Yeah, I think that's it. Long story short, if you could drop any suggestions into the comments, I will do my very best. Thumbs up, thank you. Past that, yeah, I haven't done much. I was watching videos until I was attempting to do recording. And then I did some decompression time after that. And then I walked and hurt myself and spent the rest of the day, the night, over in the hospital. So I am going to do my very best just to take care of myself today. I'm going to be playing video games. I'm going to be watching videos. I'm going to, well, pretty much that. There's still snow outside. It's getting a little warmer. I was out like this and I was fine. I didn't even have to button this up. I was warm. So it's not cold out there. Where was I going with that? Oh yes. So would it be slick? I don't know. Because coming back from the hospital last night, 3:30 in the morning, oh boy, I was having to be super careful because I'd already fallen once. I was not going to fall again. And there were plenty of times, even at my reduced speed, where I was walking and my one foot would go floop and slide along on the sidewalk that didn't do that on my way to the hospital. So I was very careful because I was very paranoid. I'd already fallen once. I didn't want to fall again. It has been over a year since the last time I fell down. This time, at the very least, it's not my fault. I went and slid on ice. So it's not like when I was standing in here once and then all of a sudden there's a wall section just right here. I got my palm of this hand on it. I all of a sudden had to grab hold of that and keep myself upright because down was suddenly that direction. And if I hadn't done that, I would have been BAM! So I do have moments of vertigo that are not fun. I do not know if that's medication related. I know sometimes it is definitely stress related. But who can tell why I get dizzy? I sure can't. I just live in this body. I don't know how it works. Let me check the time. 17 minutes into this. So, hey, call to action time. If you could like, comment, share, subscribe, that'd be very cool. Making sure, of course, to share only with people you think would enjoy watching an old man yammer on about incomprehensible things in a thoroughly inane fashion. Mostly inane and because of the incomprehensible fashion in which they are delivered. That would be very cool. Thumbs up and thank you. If you are a Patreon patron, you are a beautiful and awesome person. And when you look into the mirror, well, don't let anyone tell you you are not beautiful and awesome, because you are. Physically, mentally, I was lost where I was for a moment. Emotionally and spiritually. Thumbs up and thank you. And for everybody that leaves me a comment, you too are beautiful and awesome in your own way. I read every comment that YouTube shows me. I thumbs up or heart every comment that YouTube allows. And I answer as many comments as my nerve compression will let me do, which isn't as many as I would like, but at least it's some, so thumbs up for that. So, yeah, I'm tired. I'm not going to be able to do anything intelligent, whether I want to or not. I was thinking of napping, but that's dangerous. I mean, number one, I'm going to have to largely take everything off, or the risk of my being too warm while horizontal is great. And if I am horizontal and not almost shivering from cold, I'm at great risk of my legs cramping. I don't know that that's an age thing? Who knows? Who knows why my legs cramp? I have no ideas. Life is life. Still, though, hopefully you are going to be able to do the things that you would like to get done today. And if not, please do not beat yourself up. That will not help you get it done better next time. And you do deserve better. So, yeah. That's about the best I can say. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. And that is indeed a very, very good thing. Yay! Since I forgot to do that. And then, of course, I'm just going to leave off with, been watching a lot of videos about good old elongated muskrat and him going up and doing the good old Yahtzee salute. So, life is fun in the United States right now. Yay. You take care.